Two of the three MLB picks I told you about yesterday were winners, including the 5-star play on the Cubs. Remember how I told you that it was backed by a great money-making betting system called the scoring drought, and it delivered once again. In today's video, I would like to share two more potential baseball wagers with you. Both of them are getting a very high rating, as you are about to find out. Does that sound like a good plan to you? Let's rock and roll! Pick number 1 in Major League Baseball for Wednesday, April 3rd is rated 5 stars out of 5. Yes, you guessed it, I am taking the Chicago Cubs once again over the Colorado Rockies. You could have anticipated that I would grab the Cubbies once more, since they qualify again under the scoring drought betting and goal that produced an astounding 36-6 record last year. For those of you who missed yesterday's video, let me review quickly the rules of this system. Suppose the road team lost its past 2 games by scoring a maximum of 2 runs in each of those defeats. If their moneyline today is bigger than plus 150 in American format, or 2.50 in decimal, then you must bet against them. In other words, we are taking big home favorites when they are facing a visiting squad that has had trouble putting runs on the board lately. Now let's see how it applies to today's matchup. The Rockies are the road team, and they have, in fact, lost their past 2 contests by scoring 2 and 0 run. Since Colorado is a big underdog, we are following the rules of the scoring drought by betting their opponents, the Cubs. Cal Quantrill will start on the mound for the Rockies. His first start with his new club did not go as well as he had hoped. He was tagged with 5 earned runs in 5 innings, which included 9 hits and a couple of long balls. Last year, Quantrill was pretty bad in Cleveland. He ended the 2023 campaign with an abysmal 5.24 ERA and an awful 1.46 whip statistic. His outlook isn't very promising, so that reinforces my confidence in this bet. Meanwhile, Luke Little will serve as the opening pitcher, but he probably won't pitch more than 1 or 2 innings. Of course, that sounds a little scary, but it allows us to get a better line, otherwise the Cubs would have been favored even more. By the way, the Cubs are backed by another of my 19 MLB betting systems today. After this quick break, I'll tell you which one, and I will also reveal my second MLB pick of the day. Do you know my blowout number 1 betting strategy? In short, it recommends betting any team that won its previous match by a margin of at least 8 runs if they are facing the same opponent today. That applies to the Cubs since they dismantled the Rockies 12-2 yesterday. However, I'd like to issue an important warning. This betting angle has performed pretty badly in each of the past 3 seasons, so I don't trust it too much. It had performed well over a 7-year stretch when I developed it several years ago, but it's been struggling over recent seasons. Alright, let's move on to my second baseball betting tip for April 3rd. This time, I will be making use of the snapped winning streak betting system. Let me explain how it works first. Suppose the road team lost its past outing after winning at least 5 in a row. In that case, you need to bet the home club. In other words, we are betting on the fact that the visiting team will suffer a second straight loss after a long winning run. In the current case, the Yankees opened the season with 5 consecutive victories. That nice run was halted yesterday when they were beaten 7-0 in Arizona. So, by following the rules of the snap winning streak, I am putting my money on Arizona to get the W in that meeting. This second pick of the day is graded 4 stars out of 5. Let me show you how this betting strategy has fared in recent years. As you can see on your screen, it has had some ups and downs, but across the 4 recent years, it has produced a positive 3.6% return on investment, which is nice. We have a very intriguing pitching matchup in this one. Carlos Rodon was one of the best pitchers in the big leagues in 2021 and 2022 before crashing down last season. Can he rebound now that he is healthier? His first start was okay. He looked a little shaky, but he was able to allow just 1 run in just a little over 4 innings pitched. We'll see how he does in his second start this afternoon, but it does not bode well for him, given he has posted an 0-3 career record against Arizona, coupled with an ugly 5.53 ERA. On the other side, we are set to see Merrill Kelly. He is coming off 2 straight seasons where his whip statistic was much better than average, so I am confident he can turn in another solid season for the D-backs. In his first start, he squandered just 1 run in 6 2/3 innings. But that was against the lowly Rockies, so we cannot get too excited about that performance. Still, he did what he had to do, right? Also, he owns a good 2.61 career ERA against the Bronx Bombers. Subscribe to this sports betting channel in order to boost your bankroll. I'm Professor MJ, a 15-year university statistics teacher, wishing you a great day, and I'm looking forward to give you more winners tomorrow.